Good morning, Coleman. Thank you for joining us on Coleman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Wednesday, October 8th. Coming up on Coleman Today, Coleman Middle School earns iReady Super Stretch Award. Baileyton honors years of service and sets community dates. And Coleman's Misty Waldrop earns Emerging Leader Award. All of this, plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Cullman Middle School has been named an iReady Super Stretch School, a distinction for larger schools where at least 55% of students met ambitious stretch growth goals last school year. Those goals mark more than typical annual progress, spotlighting strong growth across grades. iReady is a reading and math program teachers use to pinpoint student needs, tailor instruction, and track progress. It has two parts. First, an adaptive diagnostic adjusts question difficulty based on each answer, helping teachers see exactly where a student is ready to learn next. Not a grade, more like a roadmap. Second, iReady delivers personalized lessons at each student's level, keeping learning targeted and engaging. This recognition reflects the work of students, teachers, and families who built steady habits, practice feedback, and goal setting throughout the year. It also underscores Cullman Middle's focus on using data to drive instruction and lift every learner. Congratulations to the Bearcats on a milestone that sets a high bar for the new school year and celebrates growth that matters most. Students moving forward, one skill at a time. Baileyton paused its October Town Council meeting Monday to salute two leaders who helped steer the town for more than a decade. Mayor-elect Benny Guthrie presented outgoing Mayor Windell Calloway with a plaque recognizing his service. Calloway served on the council from 2008 to 2020, then moved into the mayor's seat through this year's election. Mayor Calloway, in turn, honored Councilman Griffin, who has represented Baileyton since 2012. Both men thanked residents and staff for their support, noting the progress made together. After the recognitions, the council highlighted several dates for the community calendar. Parkside Middle School will host a community breakfast this Thursday, October 9th at 8:30 a.m. Cullman Caring for Kids will be at Baileyton Town Hall on Wednesday, October 15th, beginning at 9 a.m., offering local assistance. A professional development session for the incoming mayor and council is in the works with details to be announced. The next Baileyton Town Council meeting is Monday, November 3rd at 7 p.m. at Town Hall at 95 Fire Station Road. Residents are encouraged to attend. Cullman City Schools is celebrating instructional technology leader Misty Waldrop, named by the 2025 Emerging Leader by Alabama Leaders in Educational Technology, or ALET. The statewide honor recognizes an up-and-coming professional whose work measurably improves teaching and learning with technology. Waldrop's Engage, Educate, Empower approach supports teachers in planning tech-rich lessons, trains staff and parents, and helps students build the digital skills they need for class and beyond. Colleagues say her collaborative style turns ideas into classroom results and builds confidence across campuses. ALET serves education and technical professionals statewide, offering conferences, certification pathways, and cybersecurity training to help districts keep pace with rapid change. Waldrop's recognition puts Cullman on the map among districts leading the way in instructional tech and underscores the system's investment in innovative tools and coaching. District leaders congratulate Waldrop and say the award reflects the impact she is already having on students and teachers. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, senior night at Bearcat Arena turned into a 5-set nail-biter. Sports is next. Welcome back. Let's lead off today's sports segment with a look at some of the latest local volleyball action. Cullman was back home at Bearcat Arena for a varsity match against Brewer Monday night, and after senior night ceremonies were finished, the Cats battled the Patriots in a hard-fought 5-set thriller. Before the opening serve, seniors Ainsley Cameron, Blakely Brannon, and Jerry Sue Godby were recognized for the years they've spent in the Cullman volleyball program. Brewer took the opening set, but Cullman answered in the second to even things up. The third was the tightest one yet, knotted late, neither side giving in until the Bearcats finally pushed across the last 2 points to take it 29-27 and move in front 2-1. Brewer wouldn't go away. The Patriots controlled enough of the fourth to send us to a decisive fifth. The tiebreaker had all the momentum swings, an early Brewer burst, a Cullman rally to even it, another Bearcat push, and more ties down the stretch. In the end, Brewer edged the last few points to claim the set 15-13 and the match 3-2. A tough result on senior night, but a gutsy showing from Cullman. Big plays from the seniors, steady fight across the lineup, and the Cats turn the page and get back to work. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, a taste of Cullman Grown serves up local flavor Thursday, and have coffee with a cop this Friday morning. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The Cullman Police Department invites the public to Coffee with a Cop on Friday, October 10th from 7 to 9 a.m. at Karma's Coffee House in the Warehouse District in downtown Cullman. Officers will be on hand to chat with residents over a cup of coffee. No agendas or speeches, just an opportunity for open conversation and questions. It's events like these that help build relationships between law enforcement and citizens and allow for collaborative discussion of local issues and concerns. Bring your appetite to the Taste of Cullman Grown Food Show Thursday, October 9th from 5 to 9 p.m. at Wallace State Community College's Pine Heart Conference Center inside the School of Nursing and Center for Science. This showcase celebrates farm-fresh ingredients, local growers, and Wallace State culinary talent with tastings, chef demos, and displays from community partners. General admission is $15 and student tickets are $8 available at the door. Every dollar goes to the Link of Cullman County, supporting neighbors in need. The evening is sponsored by Wallace State Culinary Pride, Wallace State Horticulture, and the North Alabama Agriplex. If you love fresh food and want to support a good cause, this is your night. Cullman County Public Library turned its porch into a giving station Saturday during Oktoberfest, hosting Picnic with a Purpose to raise money for ongoing improvements. Friends of the Public Libraries of Cullman County supplied homemade baked goods, and every donation went to the library's capital campaign. The event drew festival goers who stopped to eat lunch on the porch and learn what's next for the system. Planned upgrades include ADA-compliant restrooms, a new roof, and more meeting space to handle packed programs, according to Library Director Amber Thornton. Organizers say the goal is simple: invite the whole community to pitch in, no gift too small, and help the library evolve with Cullman's growth. Missed the picnic? You can still get involved by joining the Friends group, subscribing to the library's newsletter for future fundraisers, or stopping by your branch to ask how to help. For more information, visit the Cullman County Public Library System's Facebook page. The Cullman County Master Gardeners Association will hold its annual Fall Plant Sale on Friday and Saturday, October 11th and 12th at the North Alabama Agriplex. The sale, running 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day, will offer a variety of plants from native wildflowers to shrubs and trees. Proceeds will benefit Master Gardener community projects and educational programs. Green thumbs and novice gardeners alike can find region-specific plants at this sale and get expert advice from Master Gardeners. The event promotes sustainable landscaping and gardening education, while the funds raised go back into community beautification and horticultural outreach in Cullman. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. Graveside service for Jane Lula Hill, 79 of Arab, will be at 1 p.m. on Friday, October 10th at Welcome Baptist Cemetery. Barbara Jean Graves, 86 of Cullman, passed away Monday, October 6th. Funeral service will be held at 1 p.m. on Thursday, October 9th at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel with interment in Shelton Grove Baptist Cemetery. The family will receive friends at the funeral home from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Judith Trucks McBrayer, 72, passed away on October 6th. She'll be laid to rest in a private service at Centerpoint Baptist Church Cemetery. A celebration of life service will be held at Loft 212 on Sunday, October 12th at 3 p.m. Patricia Ann Davis, 70, of Cullman, passed away Sunday, October 5th. No services have been announced at this time. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at the weather forecast. Today, a gray start gives way to plenty of sun, comfortable and crisp, highs in the upper 70s. A light north breeze keeps it feeling like fall. Tonight, partly cloudy and cool. Grab a light layer if you're out late, lows in the mid-50s. Tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds with a cooler feel. Highs land near the low 70s. Perfect coffee on the porch weather. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy and seasonable, settling into the mid-50s. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.